Hi guys, welcome back to Sharman's Kitchen. I want to say a pleasant good night to each and every one of you. Hope you guys had a wonderful day today. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel. Today is Wednesday and I'm going to be sharing a recipe for chicken cooked in the oven with some mashed sweet potatoes and a lot of vegetables on the side. If you want to see how I'm doing this, come on down and let's get cooking. So here I have the chicken nicely washed. I pat dry them a little, and this chicken I'm making with the skin on and the bone in. It's going to be juicy and delicious. I'm going to be adding today some dry rub instead of the majority of fresh seasoning, but knowing me, I'm gonna sneak in some fresh seasoning in here as well. So here I have my dry spices for the chicken, and I have some pink Himalayan salt, I have garlic powder, I have some dried rosemary, I have here some dried oregano, some pepper flakes. Here I have some paprika, I have here some chicken seasoning, and I have some onion powder, and I'm going to be grating some fresh black pepper into this chicken. But before I do so, I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil to this mixture, and I'm going to make it to a nice paste. This is what you call a during the weeknight chicken dinner. It's not anything planned. It's just something that I'm gonna add a whole bunch of ingredients, and I'm gonna make a delicious dinner. You can leave any of these spices out. They're optional, and you can put your favorite ones. I'm gonna show the fresh ingredients that I'm gonna be adding. From my garden, I picked some fresh flat leaf parsley. I'm gonna finely chop these. I have some fresh fine thyme. I'm gonna take them off the stem, and I'm gonna be adding these to the chicken as well. So this will be a chicken full with flavor tonight. So we're gonna start season this chicken now. First, I'm gonna go in with the black pepper before my hands get dirty. A nice generous amount. And I'm using the parts of a whole organic chicken for this recipe. So over here, I'm gonna into the spices. I'm gonna be adding some olive oil, and that's gonna help the spices to really stick into the chicken. I'm gonna put a nice amount to make this to a nice paste. And now we wanna mix all this beautiful ingredients in. A lot of spices, colors, aroma, and flavor going on here. That paprika is gonna give this chicken a beautiful color. So now I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna add this mixture to our chicken. And I'm gonna add my flat leaf parsley and our thyme, and then I'm gonna give this a good mix with my hands because I want everything to mix in well so we can flavor every piece of this chicken in here. This smells amazing. I'm gonna leave all the measurement in the description below for the spices. So now the chicken is nicely seasoned. I love the greenery on the chicken. I'm gonna put them now into one of my roasting pan, and I will cook these in a 350-degree oven for about 45 to 50 minutes before I flip them. So we're gonna start putting the chicken skin side down into the baking dish, and You can marinate your chicken for a few hours if you have time. Today I don't have time, so I'm gonna be cooking them right after I season them. That's okay too. And once you have the skin on and the bone in, this chicken is gonna be a delicious, juicy chicken. So my oven is ready now. I'm gonna put these chicken into the oven and we will come back to it after 50 minutes. So while the chicken is cooking up, I'm gonna be making some mashed sweet potato to go with our chicken. So I'm gonna put these sweet potato to boil until they're nice and soft and tender before we start making our sweet potato mash. So now that the potato is cooking, I'm gonna start with some vegetables. I'm gonna be steaming some vegetables and sauteed some in some garlic butter sauce. So I'm gonna start with my carrots and some broccoli. So I'm gonna cook the carrots first in some hot water until it's softened up a little before I add my broccoli to just steam. My potatoes are done cooking. They're nice and soft. So I'm gonna mash these up now. And then I'm gonna start adding some flavor into it. So I just added my broccoli to the carrots. I'm just steaming it here and I will strain this because I still want a crunch in the vegetable. And we will move to the next step. So now I'm only gonna add 3 ingredients to this sweet potato, and that's some black pepper because the potato is already sweet. We don't need to add a lot. So just a pinch of black pepper. I'm gonna add less than 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. That's like a little pinch too. And then we're gonna add about a tablespoon of butter, and this is gonna give it a nice buttery flavor. Butter goes well with everything. I'm gonna mix this in, and I like when the potato is still hot and the butter is melting inside. That's my favorite part of making this mashed sweet potato. So that's all it takes. This is ready. I'm gonna start finishing off those vegetables and we will move to the next step. So now my chicken has been cooking for 50 minutes on that side and I can see how beautiful they look. My kitchen smells amazing. I'm gonna flip them now so that the top side that's dry can get some of that liquid and juice, and it can get some of the flavor that's sitting in the bottom. And you see, it's already cooked, but I just have to let some of that juice dry out, and this is gonna be ready. I can't wait to dig in because it smells amazing. I wish if you guys could smell it over the phone. I'm gonna keep flipping them, put them back in the oven until the water is gone, and then I'll take them out back. In the pot, I have 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm gonna add 1 clove of grated garlic. Butter and garlic is the absolute beautiful 2 ingredients for any kind of vegetable or stir fry. I'm gonna just mix in this garlic in the butter, and I will add my broccoli and carrot into this. I will give it a mix, and then I'm gonna add just a pinch. Look how nice this looks. I'm gonna add just a pinch of black pepper. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt for flavor. And just a little pinch of dry oregano. It's gonna go a long way on this vegetable. The dry oregano is optional. You can leave it out if you don't like that into your sauteed vegetable. And this is done, ready to be served. 2 dishes done, 2 more to go. Sweet mashed potato, broccoli and carrots. I'm gonna prepare some asparagus now, and by the time that, the chicken will be ready and we can have an early dinner. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna saute in this pot is some asparagus. I already have some butter in the pan. I cut the asparagus in half because they will be too big for the bottom, and I'm just gonna move them around a little. My family loves asparagus. By now, all my viewers probably know that because this is a regular vegetable prepared in my kitchen. I'm gonna grate a clove of garlic. You can also use garlic powder if you prefer. And similar to what I did with the carrot and the broccoli, I'm gonna add now a pinch of salt for flavor, and just a pinch of ground black pepper. And that's all that it takes. We want to eat this vegetable with all its nutrients. So I'm just gonna cook it until the color changes to a nice glossy green, still with the crunch, and this will be ready soon. Guys, look at this beautiful chicken, cooked to perfection, looks beautiful. My kitchen smells amazing. My whole family is gonna be very, very happy with this meal. My vegetable is done, and I'm gonna plate up and let you guys know how this tastes. So here I have it all, the chicken, the broccoli and the carrot, my mashed sweet potatoes, and my sauteed asparagus. I'm gonna plate up and let you guys know how all this tastes. It is smelling amazing. All my YouTube family are invited. Come on over and let's have dinner. So here it is, my beautiful dinner. I'm gonna dive right in for a piece of the chicken. Oh my God, this chicken smells so good, and look how soft it is. Perfectly cooked. And this nice seasoning is still on top here. I'm gonna take a bite with the mashed potato, and there is a little bit of nice gravy or sauce on it. And this mouthful is for all my viewers and all my subscribers. Cheers. The mashed sweet potato is so rich and creamy, just with a few ingredients. It is so delicious, have that sweetness, and the chicken, I can't even explain to you guys how that chicken tastes. The chicken with that rosemary, thyme, and all that different seasoning combined together, true and true, the chicken have such an amazing, delicious flavor. I'm gonna taste some of the vegetable now. I'll let you guys know how this tastes. Asparagus is one of our favorite. It is in season right now, so this is the good time to catch it. Cheers. And there's still a crunch in that asparagus. I like to cook the vegetable still with a crunch. I'm gonna go in for some broccoli and carrots. This is just a hearty, delicious, nutritious dish. So if you guys like this dish, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet to my video, please consider doing so. Until then, I want to say to you guys, stay safe, stay blessed, love you guys, bye for now.